Hello and welcome to another episode of Gardeners of the Earth, where I explore my work at Meise Botanic Garden. This time I want to take you to our evolution greenhouse, where we explore, first of all, a planet without plants. Doesn't always have to be plants, but what did that mean? How did life actually originate? Of course, thanks to evolution, but where did it begin? And here we have it, stones that breathe. So in the beginning, barely any oxygen in the atmosphere. The first quarter of the history of our planet, only single-celled organisms could thrive. And then 3.5 billion years ago, some of these began to photosynthesize with the help of sunlight. They converted carbon dioxide into sugars, a reaction with one very important byproduct, oxygen. This is all true, and yet it's not the full explanation at the same time, because this week there was a kind of a major breakthrough or a paper researching manganese nodules on the bottom of the deep seas that are actually able to produce oxygen without life being present on them, just by chemical electrolysis reactions. They kind of seem to be behaving like small batteries. And of course, these manganese nodules or polymetallic nodules, well, there you already go. They're full of manganese and iron and other kind of metals, all clumping together and forming these kind of nodules, being able to produce oxygen. So probably also all these millions of years ago. And then that means that multicellular organisms maybe didn't have to wait for cyanobacteria to produce all the oxygen and put it into the atmosphere. So it might be that, it looks lovely, and of course stones would then still be kind of playing a central role, but we might have to take this one out and replace it with an updated screen. Now, in this evolution greenhouse, there's another big mistake that needs an update, and that's the fathers of the theory of evolution. Now, this is really an injustice for specifically the woman that was robbed by Watson and Crick, Rosalind Franklin. She deserves, if those two are there, she deserves her spot. I still don't know if there's been this corrigendum of the paper that they published in 1953, where they pretend like her experiments weren't the foundation for their conclusions. I hope they have done that in the meantime, because that was kind of a great scientific injustice. And unfortunately, she died before the Nobel Prize was given to them. Otherwise, she would have been a part of it, right? So here we go. We have light and air equals life. So going back to the thing that we started with, the primordial atmosphere of the Earth billions of years ago contained little oxygen. The early forms of life would not have needed it for survival. However, about 3.5 million years ago, the distant precursors of plants, blue-green algae, cyanobacteria, evolved. They developed a new chemical process called photosynthesis. They began producing oxygen. Slowly, the composition of the atmosphere changed, and at present, 21% of our atmosphere is composed of this gas. So this is how it all happened. Maybe we need to reevaluate the information that we share here. So thanks for following up on this small update, and hope to see you on a next episode. And come and visit us here in Meise Botanic Garden in the greenhouses. See you next time.